headed down to my buddy Cody's. We're gonna go turkey hunting tomorrow. I'm headed down there right now. I'm gonna crash in his fish house, and then yeah, we're getting up and getting after it in the morning. It's April 20th. Turkey hunting just opened a couple days ago. It's Saturday. I think it opened on Wednesday. Tomorrow will be my first day out, so excited to get after it. Hopefully I can get one before the mushrooms start popping. I've been walking around the woods just going for walks for exercise, and it's too early here yet. Just doesn't look right yet. Still too early, which makes sense, but yeah, ready to get after that. And then I also brought some fishing rods with. Wouldn't mind going and looking for some crappies, so see how the turkey hunting goes and go from there. But yeah, I got about an hour drive and I'm maybe halfway done, so I'll get there, get settled in at the fish house, get my stuff ready for tomorrow. Perfect. Oh, just got here. I'm gonna grab my bag, grab my bow, a couple other things, my vest with all my stuff in it for hunting, turkey hunting, and get settled into bed here. Oh yeah. Body armor, pants. Ew. Somebody's happy sock. Ew. Dirt. Alright, I got all my stuff in here. I got my bed made. Ready to rock and roll. Like I said before, we're getting up at, well, we're going to leave here at 5, so I'm probably going to set my alarm for like 4:30. But it is 11:19 right now, so I'm going to crash. See you guys in the morning. Just grabbing everything here. We're gonna head out. Don't have too far of a drive, so see you out there. Did you grab that blind? Yeah. What about those decoys or no? What's up? Got it all?
We're gonna go try to kill some yerkies.
What's the locator call this morning?
I got the old owl hooter with.
Oh boy. Hooting the owl.
On here somewhere. I forgot it yesterday morning, so I couldn't do no locating.
1, 2. Saw some hens this morning. A lot of gobbling. But I think our hens cut off the toms that were working their way up to us, so plan B.
Just grab the other side, we'll just carry it over. I was thinking right here, it's only 25 yards to the edge.
Yeah.
And then if they start, sometimes they'll run that edge too. And if they do, you can still shoot them right there.
We're moving this blind. Gonna leave this one here. Packed up. We had some hens come walking by this way, and we had a bunch of toms out gobbling this way, and what we think happened is the hens worked towards the toms that were coming up to us and cut them off, and then it sounds like they went that way, but that one that's been gobbling the most is right back here.
Yeah.
Cody and I are going to come back out and try to hunt probably that one that's, or one or two that are over here.
They're probably sitting out in the neighbor's field over there.
Well, now we got a blind out here, so we got an option. We're gonna just pop in here, but anyway, that's the plan. So we're making the move. we're gonna go hunt a different spot, grabbing some decoys, strutter decoy, and we're gonna save that spot we hunted this morning. We're gonna go back out there this afternoon. So we're gonna try a different spot. Right now it's 10 o'clock and see how it goes out there. It's a good spot though. A proven spot, I should say. So it's like 15-20 minutes away. I grabbed a couple decoys and we're gonna go try run and gun one. Got the fans.
Dude, we even got the turkey killer dudes.
Oh boy. Well, we just checked a couple more spots. Pretty quiet over here. I think probably makes the most sense to go back to where we were this morning. There was a lot more gobbling going on. I mean, it is getting later in the day too, but still. Right, Cody? Just like duck hunting, don't leave birds to find birds.
Yeah, pretty much.
But part of it too is so part of it was to do why we left. Well, we left to go get breakfast, but
That guy's gotta eat.
yeah, we gotta eat. But also just to like hunting pressure, just to get out of there, and knew that we were probably gonna want to come back there this afternoon. So we're probably gonna take a little break, head back to Cody's, and then head out to that same property that we were at this morning for this afternoon. So, all right, we'll see you out there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to shed some layers for this afternoon.
Yeah, it's supposed to get warm.
Yeah, it already is. All of a sudden it feels like...
Yeah, it went from 45 to 55 minutes.
So we just spotted these turkeys. What is there? There's 4 toms and 3
toms and 3 hens. Yeah.
4 toms and 3 hens. So we're gonna go try to cut them off. They're on private right now, but this is all public right here, and that's the direction they were headed. So we're gonna try to hurry up, get down there, and see what we can make happen. these turkeys are in the field back over here. So we're trying to get down as far as we can down this line and try to call them over to us. They're out in a field right now, which is private property. This is public ground here. So we're gonna try to call them to us, but we gotta get far enough down. Turkeys are right over here. One over on that edge over there. It's way over there. Well, those 4 toms didn't want anything to do with it. They listened to the calling for a little bit and then made their way across the road. So I'll go check some other spots and just keep doing it. Still planning on going back to the spot tonight where we hunted this morning, where we heard all the gobbles.
The 2 toms are running that ridge right in the back corner of this field. Hard to get a sneak on turkeys when they're on the move.
Turkeys are always on the move.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. They're standing out in the field strutting for a hen. It's a lot easier to get in position.
Yeah. Well,
I say we go back here, see if we can strike anything up, and if nothing happens, come over here, because they're gonna hang out. I'll pretty much guarantee they're gonna hang out right back here.
Where they always
They're
do.
gonna go just down over that hill out of the wind. They're gonna hang out by kind of by where you shot yours last year. I say we go back here, see what happens, see if we can get one going. Because there's a lot of turkeys that are hanging out in that bottom today.
Oh, and there's a blind out there. You won't have to carry it.
There's a blind out there, and if we gotta move, we're pretty light. You know, the 3 of us, it's pretty easy to move around and set up.
Yeah, we just need chairs.
Yeah, we just gotta bring the chairs. Let's
Hard to see it here, but there's another dust bath right there. Hopefully there's some birds up here. This is where we hunted this morning. gobblers this afternoon. It was pretty quiet. Actually, it was super windy over there, but we heard one bird gobbling pretty far away, and we walked up to the property line and tried calling at him. Got a little closer and tried calling at him, but too windy, and he wasn't responsive. We heard him gobbling, but he never really gobbled back at us. So we hopped across the road and came over to this property where actually we saw two toms right on over this way a little more when we were driving up here. So we came in here and we're just kind of walking through the woods and calling, see if we can see where they're at. I'm assuming they are straight south of us a ways. That's the way they were working before, but they're not responsive at all, so we'll see. We're running out of daylight here. It's 6:30, so we don't have a ton of time left, but we went back into this woods, tried calling and finding those two gobblers that we saw earlier this afternoon, but nothing. So we're gonna call her a day and take the long way back, see if we can spot anything. But other than that, that'll be the wrap for today. I went out and checked actually some public ground last night, see if there was any birds out there, and I did find some. So you could say I put them to bed. It was like 8 o'clock, 7:45, 8 o'clock, and I saw where they were walking along the edge of the field, right next to the woods. So I'm assuming they probably roosted up in those trees somewhere along there. They couldn't have made it too much farther. Well, I'm headed over there right now. I have about a 15-20 minute drive, and then get all my stuff in a pack, my blind, decoys, chair, bow, get all that loaded up, and probably have a 15-20 minute walk to where I want to set up. So it is 4:59 right now, so I think I can shoot. I think sunrise is I think I can shoot in about a half hour, 45 minutes, so, or 45 minutes actually. So anyway, I didn't have any camera with when I found them last night. I just ran out there. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to see anything out there, but I saw, looked like two hens and a tom, so we'll see. All right, sweet. There's nobody else here. I'm gonna get my stuff out and get it ready to hike out there. Forgot my other chair, so I have to use this camp chair. Basically, I got a lot of stuff to get back there. Blind, camp chair, 2 decoys, bow, vest. Yeah. Alright, got all my stuff on this pack. Now if I can just get it on my back and walk, oh, I don't know, probably not quite a mile, but probably close to it, so
It is 5:20 right now. I can shoot about 25-30 minutes, so I need to get moving. So far so good though. See, all this stuff all stays on this pack. Gotta start walking. I'm getting pretty close to where I want to set up. Working along, there's this drainage ditch right here in between the woods and the field. This is about where I saw them last night with 20-25 minutes of daylight left. I just kicked out like 4 or 5 deer out of this little bottom down here. I need to hurry though. I can shoot in 10 minutes. So I need to get my stuff set up here. A little clearing up here I think I'm gonna set up in. It looks like that fell off. I can hear one gobbling off in the distance, back over my right shoulder. He's a ways out and on private, but hey, at least I'm hearing some gobbling. He's gobbling back here. There's a tom gobbling over here, back on some private land. He kind of shut up now the last couple minutes. I haven't heard him. But so far this morning I've heard turkeys, Canada geese, wood ducks, And might be hard to believe if you know where I'm at, south central Minnesota. And I heard it. I didn't see them, but I could hear them. Not very common, especially for this late, but I heard snow geese. April 23rd, south central Minnesota. I've seen them here in the spring a handful of times, even in the fall. There'll be like one or two mixed in with Canada's, but we're just too far east to get them here. There's been a couple springs where I've seen them come through here. I know they come through Minnesota, but not this far east usually. But yeah, I don't know how many it was. It didn't sound like a huge flock, obviously, but it was more than one. It sounded like they were going like southwest. But hopefully that Tom is working his way over this way. It's where I saw the birds last night. Where I last saw them. Like I said, it was maybe 15, 20, 25-ish minutes before dark. And they were about 10 yards behind me, so I was assuming they were working their way this way along this drainage ditch, heading east. And it's been dead quiet that way this morning so far. And that Gobblers, he's back this way, across the highway, so I don't know if he can make his way over here or not, but a lot of pheasants. That's another thing I've heard a lot of this morning already. It's supposed to get super windy today, so hopefully they move here yet. It's 6:13, so it's not supposed to get windy until like 9 or 10. Goblin over here now. He's getting closer. He's right over back this way. Sounds like there's at least two of them.
Well, I've had quite the morning. So I'm pretty sure while I was in the blind messing with some settings on the camera, pretty sure I deleted all my footage from the weekend and this morning, so yeah, that's a little frustrating. Like almost 3 hours worth of stuff. So there's gonna have to be a lot of backfill on this, I guess. But anyway, I just had those 2 turkeys come through. They came through like right there, went into the woods up here, and started going straight west. So after I decided they weren't gonna come to the call anymore, I went after them. And I actually went far enough west that I got up to the road, and that one that I could hear from this morning, the first one that I heard, he was going off back there. So I thought maybe he was gonna come towards me, but then he kind of shut up and got quiet. And these 2 over here, they got quiet way before he did. So anyway, I came back and I came around the corner and I was like, I don't see my blind. Like, no way. Somebody came and stole my blind. left all the other stuff, but sold the blind, which I guess if you only need a blind, that's all you would take. But nope, it's right there. So much for not getting wet this morning. Oh, I managed to get it out of there without having to go in after it. It's only 8:15, but I'm gonna pack up my stuff and head back towards the truck, which is also back towards the same way that the turkeys went this morning. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a move on them or anything. Not super responsive to the call, nor were they very vocal themselves. So, but either way, that was a fun morning.
Just wish I didn't delete all that footage. That's a bummer. I've been sitting here pretty bored. It's 9:42 and heard some gobbling going on back here. It'd been quiet for a while. I heard a few gobbles back over here. And then I saw, a couple minutes later, I saw them actually fanned out a couple 100 yards straight north of me. I think there was two, so I don't know if it was them two from this morning or what, but they're kind of wrapping around back around the same way they did this morning, back into that same woods. Let's see if can't call them in. They gobbled the last time I just called here. Look, I can see them. They're back down to the north of me. So I saw them fanned out and slip through. And then as they were gobbling, probably gobbled, I don't know, half a dozen times. Like I said, they were kind of working their way back around into this woods right here that they came through this morning. And I was calling at them and they were gobbling back. And then I just kind of, I did that maybe 3 or 4 times, gobbled back at me, and then now for the last 10 minutes I haven't been able to get anything out of them. They haven't gobbled at all. So this morning that's what they did, and then all of a sudden they just appeared right there. But it's 10 o'clock. I got other stuff going on today. I didn't even plan on being out here this long, but these birds are definitely working it over here. I wouldn't say they're super hot, but they're definitely moving and talking, so definitely makes it hard to leave. But I'm gonna pack my stuff up and get out of here. Start working my way back to the truck. We'll see what happens. So those two toms, they just gobbled again. They're like back over here. And that's where they came from this morning. I'll have to come back, either maybe try it this afternoon or try it again tomorrow morning. Oh, there they are. Right there. They just crossed the ditch in front of me. There's 3 of them now. They're literally in between me and the truck. That's the way I need to go. It's three big toms now. They're about, I don't know, 200 yards away. This is where I last saw them. They're going up into here. They'd just flown across this ditch, came up in through here, and then they were going that way. I'm gonna try calling at them. They gotta be right up here by these pine trees. Nothing. It's like they just gobble when they want to. I don't know what's making them gobble when they do gobble. But I'm gonna keep heading up this way. It's the way back to the truck anyway, but maybe I'll get a opportunity at them, we'll see. I hope I either get a crack at them or I just don't see them at all. Or I see them off in the distance so that I know I'm not pushing them out. Back at the truck now. I didn't see him again. I worked my way back slow. And I never saw him, so I'm gonna get out of here. Get this stuff put away.
much luck?
No.
I don't know if you noticed me up at that farm place this morning. I came up there a couple times. I live right across the road from that farm.
Oh, okay.
And I just go up there and I'm going to be up for bee season. They start tomorrow.
Okay.
We've been here for like a half hour. Been burning wood ticks. I think this is like our 7th one. Oh, I lost one. Oh no. No, they're both on your thumb. They're both on your thumb.
Dang, give me a lighter.
Stun it. Oh, you gotta catch him now. Oh, I don't think that was right there. Watch him. Watch him. Oh. Get his back legs. Get him in the front. Oh. Good done. Oh. Oh.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Shoot him again. Shoot him again. Oh, he hated that.
Crispy critter.